Oh, do. Going live. Going live. Going live. Let's see if we can go live. Let's see if we're going live. Oh, do. We're live. We're live. Okay. We are live. I think. Yeah. We are, but we're on the wrong account. Switch account. Let's have a look. We are live. Yeah. Okay, let's say something. Hey, up, me, duck. Duck. Hey up me ducks. Hey up me ducks. There you go. Hey up me ducks. I thought I'd go live. I'm just finishing off my cake and my drink. That's better. Oh. So everyone catch up. How you doing? So I've just been to have my eye pupils dilated. Well, I'm still on for still a bit fuzzy. Takes about 6 hours, but got another 3 hours left. Anyway, so what are we up to apart from making a mess? Well, we're making a mess anyway. Let's give you an introduction. Give you an intro. Ready for your intro? Here it is. Okay, you've had your intro. You've had your fun, now I'm having my fun. If I can find the battery, there it is. God, it's slowly moved across. When you put something down and you carry on for a few days, you put it here and eventually it moves up. And it's gone. Anyway, so what are we doing today? Just having some fun and a bit of an update. I'll show you some progress on the old Upas KP V2. Let's go here. Ooh. Let's go up, transpose it. We need a piano for that. Let's find a piano. That's a harpsichord. Let's try an harpsichord. Oh, that's not good, is it? Started off anyway. What's happened to the voice? Transpose, let's get back to normal. Okay. Turn the music up. Oh, the volume's probably not high enough. Oops. Let's find a better piano. Need to transpose it up an octave. Oh, that's going the wrong way. Transpose it down an octave then. Okay, what's next? Let's keep going. Transpose, okay. Alright. Alright, okay. He says life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Must be too high. Let's come down a bit. Very good. Right. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. Drink time. Oh, hello there. Come closer. Okay. So what the devil have we been up to for a few weeks? Work. Guess what? Work, and more work. And after that, more work again. And when that's finished, more work again. And guess what's after that? Another load of work. Anyway, what shall I do? How can I get my brilliant keyboard plugged in here in a minute's notice? Can't, can you? Okay, we won't do that then. All guitars are gone. Keyboards are still here. Got a bit of a mess going on around the back here. I'll show you. All this lot. Anyway, let's get back to the better camera. Right. So, I've got a bit of this. A bit of acoustic foam. Hello? Testing. You can't hear me now because the acoustic foam. No, you can. You might get rid of the P's. Hello? Peter Piper picked a pickle pepper. Yeah. Peter Piper picked a pickle pepper. There you go. Anyway, who the hell was Peter Piper? Peter Piper, I don't know. Box. We have a box. We have a bit of bubble wrap. No, anti-static bubble wrap with two linings. There's no bubble. There is no bubble. You can't see the bubble. It's just flat on both sides. Anyway, that goes into the box. Magic trick. Ready? Magic trick. Here's a trick. You'll watch me. Right. Empty box. Nothing in it. Look. Empty box. Put the bubble wrap in the box. Ready? The bubble wrap is in the box. We close the lid. Okay. You'll like this one. Not a lot, but you'll like it. So close the lid. The lid is closed, yeah? Now, sleight of hand, yeah? Abracadabra. Oh, hang on. Let's find something to. Yeah, I'll get a screwdriver ready. Abracadabra. Count to 3. Magic. Through the process of video editing, now the bubble wrap has disappeared. Okay, so I'll open the box, and there you go. There you go. There you go. It's disappeared. There you go. It's not in this hand. It's not there. It's disappeared. Okay. Oh shit! You saw that. Right. Anyway. Oh dear. Right. Anyway, so we've got a box, and the problem we've got, we have to put this in the box. Okay, we're going to put this in the box. Now that one won't fit in the box. It's got the feet on, so forget that one a minute. Let's find one over here without the feet on. Okay. There's one I made earlier. I literally did make it earlier. Not today though. Right, so that one goes in the box. Okay. Now you put that in the box. You also have. You're still there. You also have a bag of feet. There's your feet. Okay. They're not your feet. Well, they will be if you buy it. But this is the feet that goes in the box. 4 feet. Not 4 feet as in 30 centimetres. It goes on the board like that. Where are you? I'm looking at that and you haven't updated yet. So there's the feet. And if you put the feet in on already and you put it in the box, then the box won't shut. Look, won't shut. Okay? So take it out of the box. You put in the board without the feet. Okay? So problem 1 is it moves around like that in transit. And when they open it, when they do the reveal, they go ta-da, and it's just all a mess. So what you want, it needs to stick in the middle like that, with a bag of feet, just somewhere like that. So, or that over a bit, and this folded up or into its own little area like that. You see. So when you shut it. And you, oh, it's got to have a card. Let's give it a card. Wait there, there's something missing. Something missing. Ah, here we go. Card. Right, so it's got the card. Card with it. Warranty sticker and instructions. That goes in the box. Okay, in the box with it. Now, look at it, it's a bit of a mess. Okay, once in the box, we've got to tape it up. We've got some of this stuff, some of this tape. So you cut a bit and you put a bit of tape over it. Yeah. Anyway, so when it goes through the letterbox, it goes in the post like that. Right, so it rattles around, and the postal worker, okay, or delivery bloke, whoever he is, for some reason. You'll end up. You won't have a nice square box like that. You'll have it bashed in about 2 or 3 inches the one corner. Okay, I don't know why. I think they just like to. If it's too nice and neat, they'll go. There's no way that customer's having that in that condition. So what they do is they just bosh it, do anything. They smash it, or let's put it on the floor and stamp on it. They do anything. Okay. Because I had one the other day and I don't think I got it, I got rid of it. But the box was crushed. It's only a small box and it was crushed. Anyway. So, by the time you get it, they open it up. They open it up and they go, what on earth is all this? It's all jumbled up and moving like that. That's no good. So anyway, the idea was to... Oh, God. Right. Ooh, excuse me. So I got some foam. Okay, this was a bit of foam from a custom or classic acoustics. The place is called. It's acoustic foam. I want to laser cut it, and I want it to fit in here. It's got to fit in here 20mm. Okay, so I can either try and cut it with a knife, and I'll slice it, it won't cut through, then I'll have to slice it again, and then it'll have two ridges and have a bit sticking out, it'll look rough and it'll look horrible, right? Anyway, so, and it's not a nice colour, this one. Bit of grey foam. It's not a nice colour, but it's the right thickness. 20mm. Fits in there, beauty. Look at that. Look at that. Look how good that fits in there. Look at that. See that? Fits in there, beautiful. So, shut it and everything. Right, apart from it's only a bit of scrap, this is. Anyway, so forget about that one. Let's try a bit of this. Let's try this snake. Oh, it's attacking me. Help! Help! Get this snake. Black mamba. Anyway, so this one is apparently this is carbon based, and you can't set fire, it can't burn this. So actually, it doesn't look like it's burnt. Right, you can't burn it. Right, but I'm hoping to laser cut it. Okay, it feels heavy this as well. And the problem you got is when you send it to in the box, but this will look nice, but maybe not with might look better with a white box actually, but the black box, not so sure. No, looks a bit more like an anti-static thing. You're sending the device, you know, an IC. Well, that's the idea. It's just slightly lower. This one, it's not as thick, so that it's not quite as thick. So it doesn't matter because as long as it holds the board. Imagine a cutout in it. As long as it sits in and stops it rocking, when you open it, you'll have your thing sat in. I'll tell you what. So I'll get some scissors. It's only a test piece. We'll get some scissors. Right, just wait there. I'll come back in a minute. I'll go and get some scissors. I don't know if this will cut with scissors, but we'll give it a go. Okay, we'll give it a go, and I'm going to have a drink. That's better. Right, so I'm going to be back in just a few seconds. So listen to this intro, outro. Listen to this intro for a few seconds. Okay, I'm back sooner than you thought. Right, I've got some scissors. Bit of a funky scissors these are. Anyway, let's have a listen. Ready? It's a nice sound. Should sample that. I wonder if we could make a tune out of that. Could sample that in my sampler, which you can't see. It's right at the back of there. You can't see it. I've put it out of the way. Oh well, that's a shame. Never mind. Right, let's try cutting this. So we want a square out of this. It needs to be 100mm. Let's get a tape measure. Tape measure time. Okay, so we don't want to waste it, so we want 100mm. Right, so it looks like we're going to have to waste it. 100mm. Okay, might get a few out of this, so let's try. Yeah, so we cut it there. Alright, let's just get it at 100mm, which is the flat bit. Right, so that's the flat bit. There, that's the flat bit. So 100mm, that's 100mm there. So I'm going to cut it there, and we're going to cut it just like that. Not like that, not like that, just like that, yeah. I'm going to just cut it there. Will it cut? It cuts surprisingly well, actually. Yeah, I couldn't cut straight to save me life. Yeah, right. Still there? Let's check. Let's check if we're still there. Ready? Like that, yeah. I'm going to just cut it there. Will it cut? It cuts surprisingly well, actually. Okay. Yeah, who's that bloke? Cut straight for the. Who the hell's he? Yeah, right. Anyway, there's some guy on here talking to himself. Looks a bit like me. Oh well. Right. So we've got our 100mm. It's not very straight, so let's try and make that a bit straight. Why couldn't I cut that straight? Let's try a bit harder. I don't want to lean on the. Right, let's try a bit harder. Okay, so now we've got a bit of carbon. Right, so that's a little bit better. Yeah, it's not. It's a bit. Might be all right. Right, so we need to do 150mm. Let's try it in the box. So it's going to go in like that. Starts okay that end. It's a little bit more than I need. Right, so I can either just. I'm going to laser cut this one. Too lazy to get the too lazy to get the laser set up. So I have to try and cut it. Now, what do I do? Snip it. Let's just snip it there. Right. So I've started snipping it. So I've got stuff falling on me everywhere here. Right. I'm going to try and snip it up there. Yeah. So that we don't snip your finger off in the process. Okay. Okay, let's put that one. That's for another time. Look at the state of that. Jesus. Jesus. You say Jesus when it's nothing to do with religion, but yeah, it's no good. Right, let's just compare it against the box. What I'm trying to do is just do a bit of a prototype. Yeah, so almost. So let's just take a bit off. I've allowed for a little bit extra here. Right, here we go. Try and do a straight cut. At least with scissors you can't cut your finger. Stanley knives are rogue things, right? Rogue one, right. Let's see if it's gonna fit. That's gonna fit. Okay, so we're doing alright. We're doing alright. How you doing? We're doing alright. So anyway, what I'm doing is I'm being a bit silly today, but I'm a bit comedic. Minty comedic arts type of thing, right? But a bit better. So anyway, let's go into there. Right, so I've got to cut that across there. So I've got a bit of foam, carbon based, non-burnable. Is that even a word? Burnable. Right, so I've got to cut that up there now. Here we go. How am I going to do that? Okay, right, here we go. Forgive me if I don't talk because I've got to concentrate. Okay, so I've done a bit there, and I think I need to snip a tiny bit off there. Right. That's alright. Okay. Right, so let's see if it fits in, yeah? Fit it in. Does it fit in? It does, but it's just a bit. You can see it just bold. Where can you see it? Can you see it? It's not good. It's trying to pop up. It will go in if you squash it in. Squash it. Squash a beetle. Squash them. Lannister always pays his debts, and I've cut it a bit small there. As you can see. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to laser this. Then it'll be exactly right. There won't be a problem. There won't be a problem. If it's exactly right, there won't be a problem. Screwdriver. So tight fit you can't get it out. So it's a little bit of a tight fit, so I need to trim it down a bit. Okay, let's trim it down a bit. Let's give it a bit of a trim. There we go. Freehand trim. Freehand. It's not going to be perfect because this is a prototype. If the prototype was perfect, it wouldn't be a prototype, would it? It'd be the finished product. So I've got a bit of an infill. Okay. So you get the idea. So that's a nice fit. So when you get it, you get something like that. and it's nicely packaged and it can't move. Well, there's nothing in it. So what I've got to do now is I've got a cutout for this circuit board to drop in. Now the question is, I've got to leave room for the pack of feet. The pack of feet have got to fit in here, so they're in a bag. You can either roll the bag up as tight as you can and put a bit of tape on it, which is very annoying for the person having to unpack it because they've got to get the tape off. And then that could be slipped into there, or you could move that over to there and have another well here that they sit into. That would be the nice way of doing it, but I don't know. So you got all that area there, so but then you've also got your card to go in. Your card's got to go in. Okay. So, do we have two wells? One for the circuit board, one for the feet. Or do we just put that right in the middle like that? And just drop that anywhere, you know what I mean? I think it needs somewhere for it to go, doesn't it? Yeah. It needs somewhere for it to go. So, it looks the business, doesn't it? Yeah, looks the business. So that means I'm going to have to push this over this side. Alright, and I'm going to have enough room for the feet. Now, do I tape it up? I suppose I could tape it up. Well, I'll tell you what, I've got this tape. Is this tape I got? Weird stuff. It's a bit of a weird stuff. Let's have a look. Let's try a bit of the tape. So we'll cut a piece off there. Good scissors these are. I've nicked these off the Mrs. Sewing Machine supplies. Right, only temporary there, so I'll cut that off. And we'll cut it along the squares. Why not? Oh, looking good, looking good. Right, so I'll get that over there. Okay, let's roll up the feet. Roll up, come and get your feet. No, they're not, you can't, they're not free. Alright, okay. So I'm gonna roll that up like that. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of, as tight as you can get it. And let's just put a finishing touch on it. Okay, so we've got our little, that looks alright. Yeah, looks alright, and it probably, yeah. Attention to detail. Okay, so now I've got to cut round that. If it was on a laser, I'd just laser it out. So I'll cut round that. Let's just do it. How do we cut it? How do we cut it? I can use a knife. Last time I used a knife, I cut myself to the bone. Yes. Okay, so we want enough for that foot to go in there. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? About the spacing's about right. Okay, so how do we do it? Do I go with a knife? A very sharp knife? Actually, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Michael Caine in the Italian Job. That's a little bit noisy, that. What do you think? Too much air? Yeah, I think too much air. Let's adjust it so he lifts it up, gets his money out. Blades, we've got blades here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Blades. Are they sharp? Let's try. Yeah, they're sharp. Are they sharp? Or should we get a sharp one? Don't know. We'll try that one. We've got some. We've got blades. Okay. So we're going to go for gold. It's black though. The box looks gold. Right. Here we go. Very well then. Have it your way. I'm going to give it a little bit more space. Right, okay. Is it? No, it's not quite leveled up. Right, here we go. Very well then, have it your way. I'm going to just cut along there. And down there. Okay, just like that. Oops, hang on. It's all folding in around me. Oh, help. I can't grab it because the lid's in the way. Help! Right, let's grab it there. And down there. If it's not bad enough, I have to design it and build it and program it and make websites and brochures. I have to make my own box as well. There's no end to it. Oh, it's quite good at cutting now, this. Let's go right through. Right, let's take the circuit board out now. Oh, I can't see it no longer. Actually pretty good at cutting this stuff. Right, now I can't see where it is no longer. Oh my god. Tell you what, let's substitute it for a board with less bits on it. Oh my god, I'll tell you what. Now, let's change that idea. Right, okay. I'm going slightly mad. It's finally happened. Oh shit, I'm almost right through it. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. There it is. Right. Oh my god. Oh my god. We say that a lot in England. Oh my god. We don't go to church though, but we just say it. You only go to church when there's a wedding on or when it's a funeral. Just in case, you know. Just in case everyone's wrong. I'm not really kitted out for this. Not kitted out for this at all. I should have just used the laser. Oh my god. I tell you what, I was doing better with the with it in the box, wasn't I? Let's pull it back. Let's pull it back in the box. Pull it back. Get the... Oh, now the feet have fell on the floor. No, it isn't. It's pogo pins. Alright, let's try again. You can't see it. You can't see it. I can't see it. We can't see it. They can't see it. Who the hell can see it then? Anyway, a Lannister always pays his debts. I am just a cock that climbs upon it to crow. Leave the blade to be, said. This is not your quarrel. Alright. Just gonna see what you should do is cut it in one go. Just trying to get it lined up again. Yeah, that's okay. Is that okay? Almost. Right. I should have got the laser out, shouldn't I? Let's go again. Let's go a bit deeper. Okay. Neither too far or too close. Just right. Not a lot of people know that. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Leave them... What? Leave them be, sir. This is not your quarrel. Did not hear me, McGregor. Did not say if or whether. Your land is forfeit to me against your debt. Till that is settled, I'll have you lodged in the toll booth. My father spent 2 years in that jail for no other reason than the will of great men like yourself, and I will not go there, sir. Take him into custody, Archibald. You have my commission on it. No, nothing, or I'll cut his throat. Hoobly blah blah, hoobly blah blah. Anyway, so yeah, we're at the final stages now after 14 years. 14 years of no life, working at 5 in the morning till 8 o'clock, go to work full time, 48 hours a week, and then what do you do then? Have a holiday and you work on your product. Go back home at night, you have your tea, you work on your product. And what do you do then? You work on your product until 14 years later you end up with something like, I was going to say like this, but it hasn't quite gone all the way through. So a little bit of a trim. Don't forget this is just a prototype. I won't be sitting here doing this for each one. I'll just get the laser out. It might not even do this. I might just stick it in a bag and to hell with it. To hell with it. To hell with it. To hell. Got to be careful I don't jagged the front. It's weird stuff to cut this acoustic foam. I went and scrounged it. I did a bit of scrounging. I said, you have to pay to get rid of this, don't you, these offcuts. So if you give them to me, you'll have less to get rid of, and you'll save yourself some money. Might take a long time though before you save enough to see any difference. Right. Okay, this is, yeah, is it coming out? Aha, aha. Is it? Almost. Almost. Right, go on. Ah, here we go. It's out. Ladies and gentlemen, fanfare. Hang on, let's make it a fanfare. A fanfare. Ladies and gentlemen, fanfare. I don't know if we got fanfare on this one. Have we got fanfare on this one? Let's have a look. Yes, we have. Right, so voice, style, 44, fanfare, synchro start, single fingered. Okay, What? Fanfare! Alright, don't get carried away. Oh my god. Anyway. Yes, 80s vintage, take the battery out. Otherwise, after 10 minutes it'll be flat. Doesn't actually, well, actually, probably wrong there. I bet that switch does actually switch all the power off. Whereas modern technology just goes to sleep. Right. Anyway, so what, I can't remember what the fanfare was about now. Oh yeah, we've now got a circuit board. No, we haven't. We've got a piece of foam the same size as, hopefully, the same size as the circuit board. Okay, so we're almost there. So we put that back into the box now. Put that back into the box, just like so. We've got an anti-static bubble wrap down the bottom. We get the circuit board, we put the circuit board in the box like so, and it doesn't actually fit. Why not, you ask yourself? Oh, you have to push it in. A little bit too, well, it's too good, but It's good, but it's not right. Okay. So we've got a little bit of foam, and now we have still got nowhere for our feet, our plates of meat. The feet have got to go in, so we need to cut round the feet next. So let's use our trusty mimic. Ooh, do you know something? Do you know something? I was going to say it's a mimic cheap arse Stanley blade, but do you know something? Do you know something? It's actually a bloody Stanley blade. Let's have a look. Can you see that? Will it focus? Oops. Come on. You can do it. I've got to do reverse translation here. Come on, show the people the Stanley. Come on. Let's try another one. Let's try another camera here. No, let's try another camera here. Oh, that's not going to work. Where's he gone? Right, here we go. Oh my god, I'm in reverse. Stanley. Is it a Stanley blade? Or is it? It could even be a copy, but it is to say Stanley on it. And that one won't work because I've turned the autofocus off. So the autofocus is off. If I could move my finger, my big fat finger out of the way. Drop frames, 6%. Getting a few dropped frames tonight. Anyway, trust me, it's a Stanley blade. Well, it says it is. I thought it was cutting too good. Anyway, so we've got our thing in the box. I've got a few drop frames tonight. 0.6%. So it's probably everyone's watching films. So anyway, what can you do? Right, so I need to put that into there. So it needs to just sink into there, nice and neat. So I need to just cut around something that's. I need something that size. I can't cut round a polythene bag. So I've got to find something to cut around. So something the size of that. That's not the size of that. It's almost the size of that. Tell you what, we'll cut round that. We'll cut round that just like so. So we'll put it there, and we'll make sure it's nice and centre. Just like that. So we'll go up to there. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ooh la la. And another cut across there. I should have been a surgeon. Should have been a brain surgeon. Right, I need to move it over this way a little bit. Alright. I should measure the bag. It still needs a bit more. So let's go a little bit more this way. Okay, that's going to be a bit weird. So let's crunch a bit. No, it's not number crunching, it's something else. Alright, there we go. Anyway. Okay, let's just slice across there. And slice across there. Move the finger out of the way. Hello there. Come closer. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Right, so what have we got now? I can't see where we're cutting. So, oh my god. Oh my god. Right, let's take it out. Let's take it out again. And let's trim it. Let's trim it. Okay. Oh my god. A slither of stuff. I should have got the laser out, really. Should have done it by laser. Should have done it by laser. Blinded by the light. Oh yeah, I was listening to the radio today. Not today, it was yesterday. And the politician was saying, what did she say? In the same sentence, she said, I've got my fingers in lots of pies. And what did they say? They said, I'm holding his feet to the fire. And there was one more, I can't remember what they said. And I thought, I don't know if they call it an idiom. Is it an idiom? I don't know. But they were using all these things, terminology. I don't know nothing. I went to blooming local school. They don't teach you shit. They teach the masses. They can't teach me. They didn't teach me nothing. In fact, they used to complain that I was always playing with Rubik's Cube. He doesn't take any interest. He's just on his Rubik's Cube all the time. Like a performing monkey. Go on and do your Rubik's Cube. Do it again. Go on and do it again. Do it again. Let's see it again. Alright. It looks like a back of a cow's arse, but yeah. This is a prototype, and you wouldn't want to show, as long as they're like Mr. Magoo when you show them. You go, would you like to buy some? Can I have a look? Hang on a minute. What's your eyesight like? Not very good. Yeah, you can have a look. No worries. You sure? Yeah. Yeah, you have a look at it. Right. So we put the foam insert in. We put the bag of feet in the gap. It doesn't quite want to fit, but it does go in. We put the circuit board on the anti-static bubble wrap and inside the foam cutout to keep it nice and in place. And we get a card insert. We'll put the card on top and it just sits there. Not very nice. Not very nice at all. So little I can do about that. Not a lot I can do about that. So that is a bit of a pain, that card. But then you shut it up and it shuts, and you got to program it up first, and you seal it up with a bit more of that tape, bit of that onto there, and you print yourself a shipping label and you take it to the post office. They take it round, squash it, mangle it, batter it, and put it through your letterbox, and then the guy will, whoever it is, the guy, you can say guy now. Alright guys, they say, men and women, don't have to worry about, they just say guy for women as well these days, so you can't say, hang on, maybe a woman would buy one too. Yeah, I said guys. Alright guys, how you doing? Right. Then you put it through a letterbox, it's letterbox size, and then they open it up Christmas Day. Santa's been down the chimney, and they go, well, they don't do that. They have to rip the packaging off. So they rip all the other packaging off, and they get to the meat and potatoes. Rip all the packaging off. I can't. And then they rip it all off. Comes in. No, it doesn't come in the box. It's like that with a label on, but it's sealed. Now I've got to seal that. How am I going to seal that? Now, do I go crazy and seal it up there, down there, and across there? Or do I just put one nice all the way across there that you have to... Just a nice piece from there, round to there, and that's it. So, and they just cut it, and then they're in. In like Flynn. Errol, that is. Right. So the first thing they're greeted with is... Actually, let's start again. So... They go to the letterbox. They hear a knock at the door, and they go, "I wonder what that is." And they go, "What have I ordered? I haven't ordered anything." "Oh, I did. I ordered a Upas KB V2. That's got to be it, surely." And then they go to the door and they pick it up off the floor and they go, "Is that it? Is that all I'm getting for my money? Is that a lot?" That it? And they go, they open it up and they go, no, they don't do that. They peel it off. They go, "What's in here?" They rip it apart. They're so excited. They go, like that. Oh, they might open it upside down. Will they? No, they won't, because I wouldn't do that, because I'd think it'd fall out. So I'd open it like that. And I'll go, right, okay, well, here we go. Oh, that'd be nice if it was on there, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be nice if it was on there with a bit of blue tack or something? Something malleable that doesn't stick, then you could just peel it off. So, yeah, that might be nice. Anyway, so you pick your card up and you say, right, okay, fair enough, put that down. And you go in here, so right, what we got here? Oh, what's this? What's that? Oh, sticky feet. 4 sticky feet. I got you. And what we got here? Let's have a look at this thing. I go, oh yeah. I got you. It's upside down though, so it needs to be that way round. So it appears the right way round. Let's start again. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so it doesn't move. It's doing the business. Now the only thing protecting the top is that. Or do I put another bit of there's one I made earlier. It come all the way from China, that one did. Came in the package with the circuit boards. Ah, that's probably better, isn't it? Yes. Yes, I'm liking that. So that's like that. Your card goes on top. Either long ways or like that, doesn't matter. So we've put that in like that. Well, it's sandwiched together. Yes, it all fits in beautifully. And is it bulging? No, it isn't actually bulging, and it's better protected. You also use better looking by far. He looks like Graham Souness. Also use better looking by far. Okay. Anyway, so you open it up, and something's stuck. It's stuck. Oh, I see. What it is, the flaps are in, and it's such a tight fit. It's bringing up. See, it's bringing up with it. So we need to trim that down. What we need to do is we need to trim a piece of this off to make it less. Let's trim a bit off. And it's got to fall away instead of being taken up with it. Let's try again. Trial and error. It goes better that way. And that also stops the top of the circuit board scratching the card. Yeah. So you go to the QR code on the website. It's got to be done. Congratulations on your purchase. Right, so start again. Get it through the level. Pick it up the door. Pick it up under the thing. Open the box, and it stays where it is this time. So it stays where it is, and the first thing you agreed with is the card. So you go, right, okay. You pass access control and automation. Yeah, this is what's it called? Promote SM, they call it. Promote social media, right? Or self-promotion, or is it? It can be a good remark or a derogatory one. Not quite worked that one out yet. Promote SM, they call it. Anyway, wouldn't be so bad if I ever sold any and made any money, but I don't. Not yet. Might do one day. You never know. Anyway, so we've got that bit. So I open it up. The first thing you see. Now this box, I'm not altogether happy with this brown box. I think I need a white box myself. Yeah, a white box. Because this brown box, I don't know. I suppose it's alright. It's just scraping the barrel a bit, the brown box. Anyway. So you open it up and you get your card. You think, oh, very nice, thank you very much. And you take your wrapper off and you think, thank you very much. And you go in here and you go, right, okay. What we got here? We've got our feet and our circuit board. Okay. So as time goes by, they pull out their feet, pull out the circuit board, put that away for a second. Let's package that up. Let's pretend we fast forwarded to the bit. Fast forwarded to the bit of plugging it in. Okay, so we've plugged it in, and we've made one earlier. Just plugged it in. We'll go to the one that's plugged in. We'll switch the power on, and we'll. Where are we now? We'll switch the power on and we'll bring up a web API. And let's make sure I'm not going to dox myself. Bookmarks, hide the bookmarks. And we want this view here. No, we don't. We want this view here. Howdy doody. Hello there. Come closer. Right, so we've got this. And we're going to go off and just put the IP address in, which remembers. And there we go. And you can't see it because I'm not on the right one. There you go. So, there's what I made earlier. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to have a drink. Anyway, I've got the web interface working very nicely now. Thank you very much. And I've introduced this. You can't see it. You can't see it. Maybe you could see it. You're not going to see a lot. So, what do I do about that? Not a lot. Anyway. So there's your web interface. So we log in. Now it's automatically got the admin and username entered. Starred out. They're not actually starred out. They're dots, but they are stars. You just can't see them. So you can log in with that. Now, obviously, you don't want everyone logging in. So if you don't want everyone logging, you'd go over to Settings, Login, and you'd go Stay Logged In. Turn that off. Right, ease off. You go back to log out, and you'll see it's gone now. It needs a password. It'll still give you your admin login. Not sure whether. Yeah, did I put it on here? No, I didn't put it on here, but I did put it on the card. So you follow instructions of your card. Let's get another one. On here it says browse the Wi-Fi. Ah, this is an access point. We've already joined the network, so jumped the gun a bit. But anyway, we'll leave that bit. So anyway, I can't get in now, so I've got to put the password in. Okay, password in, and you can control the relays as you've seen before. Okay, and tokens. You've seen it all before. It's in learn mode, relay time zones. Okay, let's put one in. So it's 21:16 and it's Wednesday. So we'll go here. Go Wednesday. 21:16. Let's just call it 21:15. And let's call it 21:30. And click save. And then immediately it goes to being switched on. If you go back to controls, you'll see it's on. That's because it's already after 21:15. And we've told it it's relay 1 timer, so this is relay 1, it's on the timer, and that's it. Yeah. Okay, let's do another one. Go back to relay 2 timer, select Wednesday, 21:15 till 21:30, and save. And the other one comes on, and so you've got dual timers. Have we finished there? No, we haven't. Let's put relay 3 on. Wednesday, 21:15. I'll tell you what, we'll make this one 21:30, and we'll cut this one 21:45. And we'll click save, and there we have it. So it won't be on until 21:30. So have we finished there? What if we want to test it? We don't want to wait. We go on the settings, clock, and we can actually set the clock. So I'm going to set it to 21:29. You can set your date as well. Click set, and your clock has changed. 21:29. So what would you expect to happen next? Go over to here. These two are on from the timers. So at 21:30, which is in 45 seconds time, I'd expect these two to switch off and this one to switch on. Okay, and that's it. Yeah. And it will work because I've made it so it works. And as soon as it gets to 21:30 and 0 seconds, it'll look at the timers and see if anything needs to be switched on or off. So what have we made here? We've made a very 14 years in the making, a dual timer. It's got triple timer. But there we go. Aha! We forgot to do something. Did you spot it? I know what we forgot to do. We forgot to enable the time zone. Relay 3. We've got it set, but we did not enable it. So let's enable it. And it might have to wait till the next 0 seconds. It doesn't check it all the time until it goes round the clock. But I tell you what we'll do. We'll go back in time. We'll go back to the set clock. We'll go back to 20, where are we? 29. Stop doing that. Right, so we've got 29, and we're going to set the date, same date. Click set, and we've gone back in time. And immediately the two relays have come on, relay 1, relay 2, and we know time zone 3 is enabled now. So I'll go straight back to there. And we've got two little TTs at the top. TT, so that means relay 1 and relay 2 has been assigned a timer. And they are large capital T's, which means they're active. The timers are active. And L means learn mode, which is token, learn mode. Switch the learn mode off. Go back to R, which is actually reader 1, and put it back on learn. So reader 1 is in learn mode. Okay, very logical. Go back to here. Right, you got 3, 2, 1, and there you go. The top two are switched off. The relay 3 switched on. Doesn't sound too brilliant, but it works. What about if you got set this so Let's do another thing. Let's go back to time zones. Relay 1. Let's pretend we're setting up a proper working hour. So let's go Monday to Friday. We want it to unlock a gate at let's say 9 o'clock. No, right, 7:45. The gates will be open, and we want it to go off at say 8:15. We'll give them 15. Give them half an hour, and then also we want it to at 16:45. Let's do something slightly different. 17:30. No, 17:15 to 17:45. Click save, and there we got it. So what will happen is it'll open in the morning for half an hour at 7:45. Close again at 8:15, and then in the afternoon 5:15 till 17:45. 5:45. It'll be open again. So we go back over here. Now, what happens if we got a bank holiday like we had this week? So if we've got bank holiday, the bank holiday, we've all gone home and none of us want the gate to be open. But this poor little thing, it's been told to open on a Monday, so it's going to open on a Monday. Right, except if you do this. Set dates. Okay, so we don't want it to open on this Monday. Okay, and we save it. Actually, we've got 2 dates there. Let's clear the dates first. Clear the dates, and we set the date. So we've got a date in there. Okay, so let's change the calendar. Let's change the date. Now we know we've got Monday to Friday, 7:45. Now I haven't actually tested this to see. I know it had it working initially, but it was off working hour, wasn't it? And we're on working hour. So yes, possibly it would still do the trick. Let's try it. Let's just try it. I'll tell you what we'll do. First we'll try it with the date, not the clock, sorry, date. We'll clear the dates. Okay, and then we've already got it set, so let's change the date to, set the clock to right, we want it to go at 7 in the morning. Where are you gone? 7, and we want it to go at 7:45. I said so. So we're going to set the clock to 7:44, and it wants to be Monday, so that's it. We'll set that clock, and we'll see what it's going to do. So we'll go back to controls. It's the 6th of May now, 7:44, and that's on at the minute because it's on the timer. It's still on for the low. Didn't see the off period, so we'll switch it off manually. So I'll just wait for so many seconds, and it's a bank holiday Monday, but nobody's there, and the gate is still going to open because we haven't had a public holiday programmed in yet. Right. All this code's in there. I did this way long ago, so I'm pretty sure it shouldn't open. It'll open this time, but the next time I try it, it shouldn't open. So, how long have we been going? 0.4% of drop frames. Okay, we've been going for an hour and a bit. Right, there we go. So we've got our 7:45, our daytime. It's come on. So what we're going to do now is roll back the clock to, let's roll it back to, it keeps putting up the today's date, so we want to go 7 and 40. 7-4. This is why I put this in, so we can test it stuff out. And it needs to be the 6 again, so we set the time. Oh, I did something wrong there. Let's set the clock again. Right, 7. I did something wrong. 7. It needs to be 44. Four. 7:44. Set the date to there, and that's it. So we're back on 6th of May, Monday, bank holiday at 7:44. So I need to add a date now. Now the date I don't want it to open is going to be that date. Click save date. So we've got one date in there. Okay, now I don't know whether it has to load this into a buffer and restart or what, but it'll be a good test. Let's see what happens. It's on at the minute because we've got to switch it off from the last time. So we're gonna do. We're gonna wait and see what happens. Tried it once, it opened. So this time it shouldn't open if it's looking at the date, unless we have to reboot it, unless it gets loaded from the start. I'm not sure. I think it checks it on the fly actually. I'll have to make sure though. No, well, it's 7:45. It didn't open. That's a good sign. Let's check the time zone. Right, it's supposed to be open now, and it isn't because why? Because there's a public holiday on that day. That's good. It worked. It did work, right? So let's just change the clock again one last time just to prove it wasn't a freak. 7:44, and it's the 6th. That's it. Set the clock. Okay, and we're going to take out the date. Clear the dates. Okay, so we're clear. Go back to controls, and now it should switch on. So that is good. So if I had to demonstrate that, it does public holidays. So it's not just a triple weekly timer, it's a triple annual timer. As in, you can program out public holidays. But there is more to it than that. Now, it'll use the public holiday setting. If I go into timers, timer 1, we have got an extra day here, holiday. Now it'll look at this holiday, and if you've put in, if you've programmed in there, let me just go back to that. See, it's switched on. Look, switched on. There it is. So that's back again. So go back to this one. So the holiday, if it's in the holiday, if you've told it you want, at the minute it's saying on that, if it's a holiday, I don't want you to switch on. But you might want to switch on at a different time on a holiday. So let's try that. But what we'll do, we'll try it at 8 o'clock till 8:15. Okay, so we're going to set the holiday. Hopefully it'll keep the rest there. It doesn't really matter. It does matter. Yeah, it does matter. I'm not sure about this because I think it does wipe them clear, but we'll try it. So the holiday, we want to be able to, it just wants, if it's a holiday, it doesn't want to be, wants to override the Monday. So we'll say, let's say we're going to be open at 9 o'clock instead. Say, no, let's say 8:45 to 9 o'clock. Let's save that now. Will it wipe them out? No, that's right. So it's kept them and it's added this. So on a Monday, if it's a holiday, if Monday just happens to be on a holiday, it will not implement that, it'll implement this. So, but we've got to go and add our date to it. Back again because we cleared the date, so let's add Monday again. Save it. Did I save it? Oh, it's there. Oh, did I clear it? Was it already there? Hang on. Let's clear them. Alright, so it's not there. Now I've got to add it. Yeah, so we're there. Okay, now let's go and set the clock to first 7:45. Just to prove that it won't open at 7:45. We don't want it to open at 7:45. And it's got to be Monday. Set the clock. Okay, now we're on at the minute because from the last time, so we turn that off. Okay, so 7:45. There is a public holiday. We'll just check it. We've got a public holiday at 7:40 on the 6th. Our time zone is set up for 7:45 on a Monday. And now it should not open until 8:45 because the holiday will override the Monday. So go back to there. Just wait for a few seconds. Let's grab. Oh, I've got to grab some nuts, but then I can't talk and eat, can I? Okay. Right. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No click. That's what we want because it's overriding the Monday and it's going over to the holiday. So let's find out what the time zone. Right, we saw it to come on 8:45. So we need to set our clock now to 8:44 on a Monday and set the clock. So we're 8:44. Our time zone says override. It's a public holiday on a Monday. 8:45. It should come on till 9. So we're gonna go back to it and see if it actually works. It worked to ignore it when it was empty, but will it allow it when it's got a entry? So it's cancelled the Monday and it's going to implement the holiday. Let's see. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I tested it. It's been years ago, and this is the routine I wrote years ago. It's the same firmware that was written for the non-Wi-Fi, non-web interface. Right, we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click. It works. Look at the smile. It works. Yeah. So I can demonstrate that, and it will work. So that's fine. Right. Let's forward the clock till 8:59 and see if it switches off. So we'll change the clock to 8:59. Save waiting. You can also just wait if you want. We won't wait. We don't like waiting, so we like to be able to test stuff out to know. It's good to test it out to make sure you got all your settings right. So you test it before you go. Don't forget to put the clock back to today's date. Now there was something else someone asked me for. Now this will only ignore the date or change the day on a public holiday to a different to the holiday date. Right, you're about, yeah. So now this you couldn't trigger this. Say if you wanted to. At the minute, this is not one that will not do anything until a certain date. It does it 7 days a week unless there's a public holiday, and then it'll change the pattern. But there is one more. There's an event day which I haven't provided on this. Right, it's about to switch off. There it is, switched off. Okay, so that's all good. All good, that is. Brilliant. Okay. So we're okay. So we can... Did I put a... I don't know if I put a button in here to sync the clock. No. So, really, we want another button on the set clock. We need to sync from the network time protocol now. If we go to network settings, it's going to resync on boot up and at 1550 daily. Now, it'd be nice if you could click that and test now. Send. So, I could have another button here, resync now. But I don't want to overload the web API because this can be done from... Actually, you can just reboot it. Let's reboot it. Let's do a reboot. So when you reboot it, it'll take the network time protocol. So it should automatically set this clock. So it's 6th of May 24, 9 o'clock on a Monday. Let's do a reboot. Okay, we'll do a reboot and the web interface will cease from there on, but as soon as it's booted back up, it's actually booted up. But let's go log out, and we're back on the 8th of May. Now our timer's not moving. Why is that? And relay 3's come on, yeah, that's right. But our clock isn't moving. Oh, it is now. It's just caught up. Probably because we're getting a few lost packets. Right, so that's what happens when you're on a busy network. Let's just log in. I can't log in. Put the password in. Let's go back and set the login because I don't like to log in, so we'll stay logged in. Don't like to keep typing passwords in. Right, so we're back on that time zone, and the date is right, time is right, yes, and we'll have a look at time zone 3 and see 21:30 to 21:45, so it's supposed to be on. Yeah, we'll leave that on. In about 4 minutes it'll switch off, so that's fine. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Brilliant. So that is good. So we know all that works. So going back to the time zone, we've got holiday. There is one more field which I'm not showing. Event day. I figured if you want event day, you just use the main software. Okay. Anyway, let's lose the picture down below for a bit. Let's run up Upas. Let's run up Upas.
Welcome to Upas. Engine 22 is now online.
Let's move it over there. Let's get Upas up here. Let's see if you can hear me. Upas, what time is it?
The time is 9:40 p.m.
Upas, set volume 6.
Speech volume set to 6.
Upas, set volume 5.
Speech volume set to 5.
Yeah, I've got, it does it twice there. I've got to set a debounce. Upas, what time is it?
The time is 9:41 p.m.
Upas, open 2.2.
Theme skin set to 2.
No, that's not what I said. Upas, set skin 6.
Theme skin set to 6.
Upas, expand 2.2. Upas, expand 2.2. Upas, ping 2.2. Upas, open 2.2. Upas, close 2.2. So, see, we've got the main software running. Let's log in. We've got the web interface running at the same time. Upas, what time is it?
The time is 9:41 p.m.
Upas, set volume 4.
Speech volume set to 4.
Thank you. Let's go a bit lower in case it's annoying people. Upas, set volume 3.
Speech volume set to 3.
Upas, what time is it?
The time is 9:42 p.m.
Upas, open 22. Upas, open 22. Upas, ping 22. Very nice. That's all working rather nicely at the minute. So we've got a 32K ROM, FRAM memory, SPI FRAM memory in there. Now we're only using a 8K of that at the minute. So what do I do with the? We've got 1200 tokens. Go on tokens. These are stored in the FRAM memory. No, they're not. Sorry, tell a lie. 200 are stored in the ESP's ROM, or simulated EEPROM, and there's 1,000 stored on the FRAM memory, and that was with an 8K SPI FRAM memory module, what I see. In this particular version, I've got a 32K one in there. I modified the library, the Adafruit SPI FRAM library, to add a new ID in of this 32K chip, because it kept refusing it. It said it didn't know the ID, it said just wouldn't FRAM bit.begin, so now it does. And I also put a routine in it to report back what the FRAM size is. The intention of that was to be able to configure the system to share that FRAM memory up. Now if I was to allocate it all to token storage, you'd get 4,200 tokens storage capability instead of 1,200. But I don't really want 4,000 tokens. So, I mean, 1,200 is probably too much. I've never seen anyone with more than about 800, 900. And it's normally between 60 and about 200. That's it. But anyway, you got a capability for 1,200. But it'd be nice to be able to adjust the FRAM memory. So we want a little button. We need a button. So we need to go into settings. Now it won't be maintenance so much. I'm going to show you that one as well yet. So it'll be might be under maintenance. We've got it pretty much covered here though. So let's go and do, so in here we might have to have FRAM memory, unless we automate it. We could, because I put a routine in that you can ask for what size the FRAM memory chip is from the ID, and you could automate it. But what we want to introduce is, we've got an event log, we've got a buffer here. That bit there is the packet buffer. You can't see that at the minute, because, tell you what, let's bring this one online. Let's bring this one online. Right, so I've got, let's just go back to this view. Alright, I've got a demonstration box here. I'm going to plug it in. I think it's got the latest. Might not have the latest firmware on it, the very latest, but when it comes on,
Engine 27 is now on. All engines are now online.
Yeah, so we're back on here. So we've got both engines online now. Upas, they're all set up on Upas, so it picks them up. Upas ESP32. Okay, so we've got two engines on, and they're reading the temperature. This is up to temperature 30 degrees. It's been on for a while. This one's only been switched on. It's at room temperature 25.5. That will come up shortly. Okay, so what we're gonna do, if I press a button, down here we've got some buttons. Let's have a look. We've got our green, red and blue button. The green is egress, exit button. Red is door contact and tamper. But every time I press the egress, now it's reading in the packets. You can't see it at the minute. Let's bring up its web API. So let's bring another one of those up and put in its web API, which is that one. You can't see what I'm doing. Alright, so what I've done is I'm gonna have to move this over here. Bring another one open. So we've got two of them on the go, two web interfaces. When I say API, I meant web interface. Same difference, or sort of. So I'll put that there like that so you can see it. Yeah. So we log in, and you can see this is a circular buffer showing you the packet buffer. Now if I press the green button, which is off screen, you can see you've got two packets. Now they're going straight away because the software's running. It's taking the. If I keep pressing the button, you're going to get loads of packets building up. If I press lots of buttons, okay, we've got filled up 20 in the buffer, but it will send them one at a time or to the database. Right, so you can't see that. If I go on to full screen, it comes over to another window. Let's bring it over to here. Right, it's going to be very awkward to do. Can I do it? No, because it's. Oh, yeah, I can do it. Right, so let's bring this down here. There's not much real estate. Let's bring that down. Right, that's enough. So you can see the events here. So the main software's got events. So let's give it a. There we go. We've got exit button pressed at the top. Now if I keep pressing the exit button loads of times, you're going to fill the packet buffer up. But it's coming down. It's quicker than it can go. You see the green arrow flashing on the rack? That's the packet buffer. It's loading. It's sending them in. And if I hold the button down, you'll see the button on there. If I hold the contact down and the tamper, these are reprogrammable inputs. So let's release the button, release the door contact, release the tamper. Okay, now the other one, we haven't got any buttons on it, so we can't see any of that. Okay, so anyway. Right, so yeah, so I've got the two on, but that's going back to the RAM memory, the circular buffer. Let's just close Upas a minute. Let's get rid of Upas. Let's minimize Upas and close him down.
Thank you for using Upas.
Welcome. Right. Okay. So we've got the two web interfaces up. What else? Yeah. So what are we going to do with that spare memory? So we've got 32K, take 8K. We've got 24. We've got 24K 24K of memory to store something. Now we can store offline events. Now it'll have to record date and time. As at the minute it sends the event, it puts the event in the buffer. Let's just generate a few events. So you got 2 there. Let's fill them up. Right, so what we got? 11 events. Let's do some more. Right, so we've got 18 events in the buffer waiting to go out. At the minute the buffer fills up, let's just fill it up. It'll go to 20. I've set it to 20. So it's stored 20 in each circular buffer in memory. Now, ideally, it would, it could store them into there. Now, what it wants to do, and I've got to decide when to store them to the RAM memory chip. So it's offline at the minute. Still saying W on the screen. Because it is Wi-Fi, yes, because it's Wi-Fi. Yeah, so we need an icon to say it's connected to the main software. That'll be nice to say. Upas is receiving the packets. Although when you got that connected, your main software, you don't need the web interfaces on. There's no point having them on. You do everything you want to do from the main software. So you can have the main software running and you can have this running as well. So it's pretty handy, I suppose. You could have your main software on reception on a computer, and then you could have your mobile phone connected to one of the doors, say for instance, whichever one you wanted to get to, and then you could just unlock it from there. Oh, it's just craziness. I know, it's crazy. There's 2 ways of doing everything. Right. So anyway, what we got here? Is that going to be it for tonight? I think that's going to be it, isn't it? That is going to be it. Let's see how they go with that. Right, that's it. So yeah, I've got to sort out the RAM memory. So we'll probably have to have another menu here. Whether it's, I don't think I need a whole menu dedicated to RAM memory. Or do we want to? There's going to be 2 systems on this. You log in as a user, and then there's an advanced user or administrator where you can set the memory and stuff. Or do I just set it? Just set it anyway. Just set it. Oh yeah, let's just show you the firmware update while we're on. Go settings. We've got firmware update now. So firmware update. It's using Elegantota. Let's just give it a go. Let's just do it. So you've got to log in with the same credentials. Right, okay, once you're logged in, you can select your file. Select your file, and we'll just upload the one we just created at 10 to 8 this morning. So it's uploading the firmware. This is how you upload the firmware. Something else I was going to show you, so I'll show you that. Now at the minute, it's in its own window. Update was successful. It hasn't done a reset yet. See, it's still got the same time and everything. Right, so I'll go back. Not sure when it's going to reboot it, or even if it does, or whether I've got to reboot it. So I'll go out of that. Maybe it doesn't do anything if the firmware was exactly the same as the one that's in it. So I'm not sure that works. But anyway, so we've got this firmware update, but I want to put that inside here, in this bit. I don't want it to take the page out. I want to keep the page, but put it in here. So instead of that loading up under update, it needs to load in one of the main pages. I've got to sort that out. And you got dark UI as well. That'll be nice, but I've already got my dark bit there and light bit there. Alright. So anyway, that's that. What else have we done since the last time? Yeah, we've created these 3, turned it from 2 annual timers to 3. Now 3, we've got 3 time zones, 3 enables. So from memory, we say that's enough. 1200 I think is enough for anyone. You could share it. You could make it so you can share it. Be nice, I suppose. Log in as an administrator or a system engineer and change the from memory allocation. More events, so more data logging of events or more tokens. And I suppose if you're not going to put a reader on, if you're just going to use it for a timer, you could set your tokens to 0, disable that altogether. So we're enabled at the minute on here, so you could have a token area, change the token storage mode. I mean, all this is done from the main software, so I'm trying to keep the web interface minimalistic. It's already doing quite a lot, so I don't want it to overwhelm it. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on another update. So we've done quite a bit. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching, and let's what do they say on that channel? What do they say? So that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. That's it, I think. Can't remember. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. Oh, you're not even. No, let's get on this one. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay. Bye bye.